Yeah. So I said no 6.
I love the 6. I want it to be.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright class, we're going to start a new piece today, and it is in 6/8, which we haven't really worked with a lot. So, before we start, we are going to count in 6/8. So, please repeat after me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and 2, and 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and 2, and 3 again.
Alright, now we are going to put different stresses on different beats, because in 6/8, that's what you do. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and 2, and 3, and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and 2, and 3 again.
Alright, good. Now, I'm going to clap a pattern, and I want you to repeat after me as well, okay? Alright, open up to page 7 of the Kasey Tiger, and go to measure 13. Put your finger on that measure, please. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to take what we just did, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and 2, and 3, and the clapping pattern, and you're going to clap this rhythm. And be prepared, when you turn, we're going to go measures 13 through the next page, measure 1 deep. Be prepared for the next page to either clap it on your hand if you can't, or on your leg if you can't go that fast. And also, there's a 2/4 bar, and I will help you with that. Okay? So, measure 13. Ready? We're going to clap with the rhythm. So, 1, 2. Good. Alright, anybody have any questions about that so far? Anything hard, difficult, exciting? No. Okay. Alright, now we are going to have a wonderful pianist play that same part that we just did the clapping on. Will you play that for us, Scott? Thank you very much. Alright, now we are going to have you guys sing it on a day. Okay, and we're all going to be on one part together. So, ready? Good. Alright, now we're going to do that again and really get the stresses of the 6/8 beats. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice job. Alright, now we're going to split into parts and we're going to continue going on. The part that you just sang, it basically repeats over. So we're going to split. Aubrey, Kelly, can't remember your name right now, that's awful. Sorry, Colin. Very good, okay. You guys this way, and you guys this way. So, part 1 on this side, and part 2 on this side. Okay, so part 1, you guys are up first. And Scott, if you would give us, yeah, just start right on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice job. Sorry, I forgot to say beforehand, on measure 28, I'm going to be conducting that in 1. So, seize the fire, or we're not doing words yet, but day. Alright? Okay, now let's put words to it. Okay, so part 1 here first again. And we'll all do it once. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Every time that they did it. Even if, say I did that in Aurora, there would definitely be people that for eternity would cut it off 4 beats early because that's the way they first learned it. It's just kind of crazy that way. It's, I want to see your gesture one more time. It's clear. I need a little bit more snap in it too. Okay. Scott is doing a good job of helping to lead us kind of musically. And I'm trying to sing as legato as I can back here to show what you're showing us. So I want you to think a little bit more snap in the wrist, all right? So in fact, can you give us the 2 measures before you come in, like measure 11? So it would be a 6/8 plus a 2/4. Okay. So we'll do with the Scott.
Okay. So.
So you, and he'll come in.
Okay.
He will. And if you wanted to, you could say, I'll give you a whole measure. Ready? Okay. 1, 2. Yeah. So, but Scott's ready to go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let me magnify whole jam for a second so I can show you this kind of snappy feeling. So here we go. We'll turn to him. So with just 1 minute beat. See how small this is? The bum, 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 dee, dum, bum, dum. Yeah, it's not so much the size of the gesture, it's the snap that shows us where the beat is. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And there's so many pieces of music that are written like this for choirs because they're just great teaching pieces. That if you just think, the best words that I can think of to describe this, it's precise, there's snap, and it's dry. Yeah, so that if we get we don't really know exactly where the beats are. Yeah, but if I do this, I mean, just watch out. This is just tiny. See how it's just dry. And this is how, if I felt like even the orchestra was getting away from me for a second, I would just dry it up and stare him down instead of come on, come on. Yeah. So just a bigger gesture, you'll feel like you have to keep pushing them more and more. So can you try that and just think it's going to fit within a box, you know? I don't know what size one is. Yes. That's right. Yes, that's it. Do you see how much more clear that is? And do you see how much easier it is? Yeah. And I just know from years of experience that kind of snappy small gesture is what they need right there. And when you watch, you'll see that your gesture was much more legato than that. Yeah, other comments? I wanted to say that I thought that your persona and the way that you talk to the group is so good and commanding. I could see even a little bit more just kind of life in your face, but I think that the general tone with which you speak to the class engenders this very commanding presence in front of the group. So are you music ed, secondary music ed? Yeah, good, good. We'll do Alan first.
I think they broke down really good chunks.
Mm-hmm.
Across the board.
Definitely. Bruce?
Yeah, I think when you're trying to get us to emphasize the different beats in the 6/8 and the 3/4, you could even do that without stopping and saying, now I'm going to emphasize. I think model it and force them and expect them to actively listen. And so even if that means stopping and saying, listen, you know, it's something as simple as that. I think getting them actively listening rather than feeding them and
that, even I was thinking Aurora, if you said accent the strong beats or whatever, go back and they'd be like, which ones are exactly? Yeah, especially if your gesture is not showing it. So you could have them stop and then go, listen, not, yeah, something like that, but yeah, exactly. And then you wouldn't have to talk about it, because they're gonna raise their hands, they're gonna say, which are the strong beats, and then you're gonna turn around and you're gonna have a little lecture about 3, 4, 6, and they're gone. Yeah. Other things? Yeah, very nice. I like that. Good strategy. Yep, okay.
Let's be able to get 2 more people in.
You know, I was